Hi, folks. How you doing? RussellTrueResults303.com. Check out the website. Link in the description box. Mind, body, spirit, fitness. Putting the healing back in health. Coming at you today with a video on the downfall of social media. Facebook, Twitter. I mean, you name it, whatever it is. Those are the only two I'm on. So, and it took me until 2 years ago to even get on Facebook. That came out in whatever year, and I'm barely on it now. 2 years ago. So, what is the downfall of these things? And there's a positive side, just like people want to say, uh, um, you know, the internet and thing is negative, but once again, it's all on how you use it. I think that's the beauty. Like I said, like I'm always gonna say, if you don't follow my channel, you just clicked on this. I'm a spiritual guy. I do a lot of Christian videos, spirituality, trying to mix it in to kind of please everybody. But I'm a firm believer that everything can be used for good. Negative things in life, if you really truly look back and contemplate your life, you'll see how these negative things actually created value in your life. And it's the same thing with the internet. It's the most valuable tool, but once again, the devil, Satan, evil comes over, takes over it, greed, and now people are, I think there's more porn being searched online than anything else, right? Or they say it's funny, like you can type something into Google and it's always going to somehow form it into something sexual and lead you to a porn website or something along those lines. But the downfall of these things. The one downfall is I think it keeps us in a negative aspect of life. So when I first got Twitter, I met this chick and she was like, "Follow me on Twitter." I'm like, whatever. So she grabbed my phone and she put her Twitter account in. So I was following her on Twitter. Uh, Now I've muted her on Twitter because it's just freaking ridiculous. But I see these things on Facebook as well. Everybody wants to say that their lives are happy or this or that. But going back to that girl, uh, that lady, I started seeing her post all these things. Like I knew she had a boyfriend and things like that. But I see her posting these things. That's all negative. Like if a man ain't this, ain't that, blah, blah, man ain't blah 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 blah. And it's negative, 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 negative. And I didn't see her for like a month or so. And I ended up running into her again. I told her, "Dang, did you and your man break up, or what's up with that?" She's like, "No, why?" She's like, "Everything's good for it." I was like, "Oh, well, it's just like everything you've been posting on Twitter the last 2 weeks. I figured you guys broke up." She's like, "Oh no," and that's what people say with music or this or that's like, well, no, it's reality. People want to hear people talk about, like one of Tupac or even Eminem kind of stole it and made it his own. The Eminem's is how am I supposed to how am I supposed to rap about positive when things around me ain't positive? Or Tupac has that same similar line when he's like, "I just rap about my environment, what I see, so people can't get upset with that." But it just breeds more negativity. It's funny how people want to say their lives are so great, but everything on Facebook there's a lot of negativity on it. Same thing with the world. I had that conversation with someone else before. It's like people want to talk about they're so happy, but all you do is listen to this negative crap. It's over and over again. You go home and you watch Lifetime about the sadness of some, unfortunate thing about some girl being kidnapped and murdered and this and that. And then you listen to music where it just glorifies murder and drugs and sex and that stuff's gonna resonate with you, and that stuff is going to mold you and shape you. And then we wonder why the youth and why we are stuck where we're at and we can't do anything with it. It's difficult. It's difficult to make that change when you're not changing your environment. That's what it's truly about, the environment that you're in. And I had this conversation the other day too, and I think it's similar with the United States. Like everyone thinks the United States is so great, we're this and that, but we're not number one in education. We're not number one in this. We're not number one in that. But it's that pride of I'm American. America's great. We once were. Now in my opinion, I think we're just kind of average. I don't think we're really better than anyone else. And the problem is we probably think that we're better than everyone else. That's the problem. We've got that pride. But they said that's the downfall. And then once again, it's just a time killer. For me, I don't even have the app on my phone anymore. I have Twitter on there, but I have Twitter linked to my Facebook. So whenever I tweet anything, it goes straight to Facebook. But I don't even have Facebook on anymore. You find yourself just mind numbingly searching. You know, just like, oh, I got a free 20 minutes. Let me scroll through and what is it? You know, these two. What did the stars wear to this show? And you sit there, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. It's like it's a waste of your time, and then we wonder why in the world we're not getting anything done. We wonder why we're unhappy. Right? You're not doing anything valuable with your time. All you're doing is searching Facebook. You know, and that's the downfall too. Is and I do it a lot. You know, it's these inspirational quotes. They're great. They're awesome. I use them. You know, hopefully someone gets it and it resonates and clicks with them. But most of the time, that's all we're doing. We're just putting something motivational up there. We're not doing anything with our lives. You know, we're not doing anything. Oh yeah, that was cool. That's it. Repost it. But are you taking it to heart? You know, in my opinion, it's I just made a video on how to read the Bible, right? And sometimes it's people get it twisted on how you're supposed to read the Bible, and they're like, I'm going to start at page 1 and I'm going all the way to the end, cover to cover. Well, it doesn't matter if it didn't connect with you, if you didn't learn something from it. You know, it's the same thing. The Bible has so much value in it. If you're trying to speed read it, it doesn't matter. What is Facebook? You're just speed reading it. Scroll, 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 scroll like Tinder. Swipe, 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 left, swipe, right, swipe, all this BS, right? A bunch of BS is what it is. You know, to tell you the truth, you find that motivational quote, my opinion, sit there, analyze it, keep it on your screen. You found that quote, shut it off, contemplate on it, wrestle with it. What does it mean? How can I implement it? Don't just hit like it on to the next. You know, like and another thing I hate on Facebook is these people. Oh, don't scroll past this. You know those like the chain letter ones. Oh my goodness, those things piss me off. Or the same thing. Don't scroll past this without typing amen. Don't scroll past this without this. Don't scroll past this without that. Come on. You know, use it for good and then get on with your life. You know, like with Facebook, for me, I don't even get on Facebook until I get home. And that's what I tell people now with it not being on my phone. The unfortunate thing is I can't even keep up with half the stuff people's doing because by the time I get home, there's been like 9 million posts and I just kind of scroll through the last hour or so, maybe hit a couple likes here and there, see what's going on, and then I'm on to it. I got other things to do. You know, I'm trying to write my an ebook. I'm trying to read a book. I'm trying to learn something, make a video, edit a video, put something on my website. These other things. You know, we wonder why we're in a society of depression and you know I don't even know how to pronounce the word I'm trying to make up a word here. Unproductivity. You know, just no production, nothing of value in life. These are the downfalls. These are the things, you know, social media is what's doing it, in my opinion. The TV, all these things. Yes, we are social beings, but get off of that. You know, just because you have these 9 million Facebook friends doesn't mean anything. You know, there's some great dude. I saw the video like 6 months ago. It's probably even older than that about that dude that talks about the downfall of social media, but he does it like in a poem and a rap. Um, I can't remember who it was, but it's great. You know, it's right on time. You know, you see all those pictures of people where they're on a date, but they're just like this. You know, it's where parents go out to dinner with their kids, and you see their kids on their phone, or even at Chili's now, they have those stupid tablets at every table, and they just play video games. You know, and you wonder why your kid's lost in this world because you're letting a tablet babysit them instead of actually talking to them. We wonder why we're this world of social media, super social, but we can't even have a conversation with someone, right? We can't even speak our mind to someone because you let a tablet and these movies and TV babysit your kid instead of actually talking to them, getting to know them. You know? So there's a time and a place. You know, that's the way the world is. We are advancing, but are you using these things to your advantage? Not just, hey, I'm bored, let me do this. Ain't nothing else to do. I'll scroll on Facebook. Oh, this one was clever. This post was cleverness. Blah, 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 blah. So that's the downfall. Use it to your advantage. Get rid of it. You know, it's like anything else. When I talk about spirituality or, you know, people don't like that I talk about Christian stuff, and that's why I've tried to gear it more towards spirituality and kind of mingle it in. It's like, hey, you know, take what you like, throw away the rest. There's always going to be value. There's always going to be value. Everybody in this world is good. It can add value to your life in one way, some way, shape, or form. And then whatever you don't like, throw it away, but don't be closed-minded. That's another bad thing about social media. I said that before. Back in the day, I had to play with the neighbor I didn't like if nobody else wanted to play with me. Nowadays, she's like, I don't like that person. I don't even want to hear their thought on it. And then we wonder why it's always going to be, oh, he said something, my feelings are hurt. You know, we don't like what Obama says. He's a racist. We don't like this. Oh, you this, you that. You're a bigot. No, we're human beings. We have our own thoughts and processes and beliefs. And hey, don't get upset that mine's different. But if you want to have a discussion about it, talk about it, that's great. Let's do it. I'm down. You know, I'm down to learn something from you. Your point of view. What's your point of view? Let's learn something here. You know. So, uh, you know, right there, the downfall of social media, and it is what it is. The downfall of technology, the downfall of TV, the downfall of electricity, whatever you want to call it. Use these things to your advantage. Get rid of the rest of it. So, you know, use them to your advantage. How can you manipulate this gift that God has given us, that man has made and created for us to use for good, and use it for good and eliminate it for the negative aspects it has on your life. So I hope that helps. Subscribe to the channel, share and like these videos.